Good day from Irvine, California, on the campus of UC Irvine. We were here for 28 days last year. Didn't stop me from getting lost 3 times coming to the same field, but it's a whole nother story. Deuce McAllister, maybe it's just because we wanted to see a little pep, a little something, but it's just a change of scenery after Metairie. Metairie was very, very effective. Not a long practice today, about an hour and a half. Just kind of your overall thoughts about coming out here.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah.
We saw some new construction. How about that?
Not purposely, but yes, we did.
I think, any time as a player and even from a coach, it breaks it up a little bit. And so now to be able to come out to a different scene, some of the guys, they haven't been out. Most of the guys, they have been out, but it's different. And so it's different from what you've had accustomed to. And guess what? You play a game in a couple of days, and so now the focus becomes, all right, I really got to understand and know what I'm doing. I'm not sure how much of install they're still doing, or if they're just, hey, let's sharpen the tools to make sure that the guys understand and know what we're doing. And obviously I don't think that they will game plan from that standpoint, but they want to make sure that the guys are playing fast. Thought there was really good energy today. If you're going to be upset about something, it's probably the pre-snap penalties, the false starts, and some of that stuff. They probably had a little bit of that, too much of that, but thought it was some pretty good energy by a lot of guys, offense and defense, flying around pretty well. And so I know Olave kind of rolled his ankle, but he came right back in when the ones came in. And so pretty good first day. I mean, you go back to when we were here last year for this first day, and you made the comment to me, Kendre Miller, right? He never even made it, through scratch or through this part of it. And so they didn't have anything like that today. So, pretty good first day.
And typically a Friday before a first preseason game is not even anywhere on your calendar, but they're going to do like a scrimmage, nothing like the 126 plays they did in Metairie, but it's work, right? It's that accumulated work Friday and Sunday to kind of see who plays what. So it's a pretty big day.
Yeah, and I figure that a lot of the guys that won't get a lot of reps on Sunday, they're going to get some pretty good reps. But also some of the guys that are going to play on Sunday, they may not get as many plays, but they're still going to get some reps, because I got to know that you know what you're doing. And I think that's probably one of the most important pieces and factors. And you normally don't have a scrimmage that close to a game. And so, when you say scrimmage, it will be unscripted, but it's not tackling to the ground. I mean, it's going to be kind of thud up, get in position, but I want you to see blitzes. I want you to see, you don't know what's coming. From a personnel standpoint, we're going to go down in distance. We're going to work some situational football, but, for the most part, it will be a scrimmage from that standpoint, and hopefully they get some good work out of it.
And finally, you don't see many teams with 3 punters in camp. They now just have 2, so it's going to be a new punter unless things change. Kai Kroger and James Burnip will battle it out, and it just kind of shows you, this is, I think, with the 4th or 5th punter in the last 5 since the Morstead years, that how important this position is. It's not just about the 27-yard punt that gets inside the 20. It's about being able to flip the field and do it consistently. And I'm not saying Hayball didn't, but you can just feel they're looking.
Yeah, no, we talked about that, me and Mike and the guys did on the show earlier, that, I thought Hayball did a really nice job of pinning you inside the 20. But how specialized today's game is, you got to be inside the 10. I mean, if you're not putting guys inside the 10 and, you have that hang time that they can get down there and cover and then flipping the field, at times I need a 50-yarder. At times I need maybe a 55-yarder.
Consistently,
and I need some hang time. And so, that's one of the things that they're searching for and looking for. And so just like every other position, I think there's opportunities on this team. And so obviously in the punting game, there's an opportunity. And, you had an extra kicker, even though it was an exemption last year. Blake said, hey, I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge.
You think?
Yeah, he was really good last year, and he's been outstanding this camp as well. And so, you look at the quarterback situation. You got guys that have played in the NFL, and then, you got 2 young guys, 2 rookies that are, battling and looking for opportunities and snaps. And so we'll kind of just see how it all unfolds.
As you can see, we're on the campus of UC Irvine, the Anteaters. A little different here. Practices from 4 to 6 Pacific, so 6 to 8 Central. So a little flip-flop. You'll have a lot of pre-practices stuff from us, but wwlamfm.com, and always go to the Odyssey app.